beautiful beings, how are you today? In this video, we are going to open a Goddess Provisions box for October 2021. But before we get into that, of course, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you today. Today, I have the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Do me a favor, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Whenever you are seeing this video, this card is meant to be for you. It is a timeless reading as usual. I'm gonna split the deck in half. And this is your oracle card for today. River of Movement. And this is your message for today. Fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source. Just like the metaphor of the river, it does not work to force or fight this compelling movement. When you simply pay attention and observe the flow, it becomes easier to navigate your experiences and see what lies ahead, or at least get a sense of what is to come by the ever-changing geography that folds as you cruise along. That is your message for today. I think it's really beautiful, and really going with the flow of your life and just being present is really important. So this is such a great reminder. As usual, I am sending you a lot of light and love during your journey, and just enjoy it. Be present. Just flow. So like I said, today we're opening another Goddess Provisions box. This is the box for October 2021. The theme is Fortune Teller box. Ooh, so we're gonna pop in and see what's in this box. But right before we get into that, I would like to say that this is $33 a month. If you're gonna pay every month, it's $33. They always have you can pay months ahead of time, and the more months that you pay ahead of time, the more discount you get per box. Currently, I am only paying the $33. I don't mind spending a little bit more, giving back to a small company, because I know how much money and how great these products are. So I don't mind giving back to a small company, especially a company that donates to trees.org. If you haven't heard about trees.org, basically whenever you buy a box, a subscription box, or a boutique item from the Goddess Provisions website, every order and every box that you buy, they will plant a tree for you. So with that being said, going through all their subscriptions, I love Goddess Provisions, so I think it's worth it. But let's pop into this box and let's see, maybe is it worth it for this month? We're gonna find out. I got my scissors right here. Gonna cut into it. As usual, you guys are gonna see the first items. I can't see anything. Let me know. Oh, we can't see much. Well, we have a lot of spaghetti papers. Yeah, so this is a great way for packaging for the earth, a great alternative to like bubble wrap and stuff. And okay, so I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna go through the box. So right off the bat, there is a Moon Wisdom keychain. That's this little box right here. Not sure what's in it, how it looks, I mean. Then we have a Psychic Reader soap. That's how it looks. We have a crystal. This kind of looks like a I don't remember. Then we have a toning oil, Prosperity. Then we have a Journey Tarot Oracle Guidebook. Oh, it looks like a tarot deck. Not too sure. We'll pop into that. And last but not least, we have a pouch. This kind of looks like a deck pouch, right? And of course, do I still have? Oh, Jesus. All right, well, And of course, we have the art of the month. It says, "My path unfolds with divine timing." How beautiful. The art is by Creative Wannabe _ So I'm gonna put her Instagram down there. There's probably the first Instagram that I can actually pronounce from these cards. And yeah, so this paper and this little card thing is where all the info of the items. So let's go pop into these items individually. I'm gonna unpack whichever ones have unpackaging. We'll go through them and we'll see what we have. Moon Wisdom keychain. Take a little sip of my cup of water. That's Yoda. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Alright, so for the first item, we have the Seed of Creation Psychic Intentions Tarot Pouch. It's beautiful. It's shiny. I see it. It's really shiny. I don't know if we can see that, but it's really, really shiny. This item is also a Goddess Provisions box subscription exclusive, meaning that you could only get this particular style within this box. It says, "Protect, cleanse, and charge your tarot cards by keeping them in this organic pouch that's screen printed with crystal infused selenite ink. Feel the magic in the palm of your hand." It's a $22 value. So yeah, so that's basically what this is. I'm gonna show you. This is the Oracle deck that I used today. And basically you just put it in the pouch and it's supposed to charge your deck while being in this pouch because it is a selenite infused, which I think that is really cool. There's a palmistry palm on the front and there's roses surrounding it with a bunch of moons and astrological stuff. I think it's cute. The next item that we have is the Moon Wisdom keychain. This is how it looks. It's kind of like that 8-ball, like the one that you shake and it gives you answers. That's exactly what this is, but it's Goddess Provisions interpretation, its own item. So once again, this is a Goddess Provisions subscription box exclusive. It says, "When the future looks hazy, connect with your inner light and peer into the window of this mini oracle for answers. Truths that you know deep within will be reflected back to you." This is an $11 value. Let's ask a question. Is this a great product? Am I gonna enjoy this? Shake it. It says, all it says is a rare blue moon. So basically, I'm rarely gonna use this. Is that what it's telling me? Let's go into the Zen Out Journey Tarot deck. That's this. That's what we saw in that plastic packaging. It says, "This modern deck holds ancient wisdom from the major and minor arcana, along with insights from numerology, astrology, and the 4 elements. Consult the cards and let your intuition be your guide." This is a $17 value deck. Now, I'm usually not critical with items, but I'm going to be critical with this. I've spent $15 for decks, $17 for decks. And let's just show an example. This deck was probably around the same price as this deck. Okay. One thing I don't like about this deck that came in this box is that the cards are so thin. Probably look how thin this is. Meaning that you have to be extra careful when shuffling. It's like shuffling thin pieces of paper. And this is not something that's really durable. I'll show you how flimsy. Look, I could take the whole deck and do this. Whereas this has a thicker cardstock, I spend around the same amount of money and it's hard. It's hard for me to even get that bend. So I'm actually not happy with the quality of these cards. I don't like them. I don't know if I'll use them because I think the art is beautiful. Let me show you some examples. I think the art is really beautiful, really colorful, has a lot of meaning, but I won't enjoy this deck as much because the cards are so cheap. Especially for this is supposedly a value of $17, and this is not even a Goddess Provision subscription exclusive, meaning that they're just selling this like this. I hope they sell it with the box too, because this came without the box, which now makes more sense as of why they gave us the pouch, so we could put this deck of card within the pouch. They do give us a guidebook, which is I like that they gave us that, because some decks don't give us that. It's alright. I'm not, to be honest, not really pleased with this product. I think it's really cheap. They gave us tarot decks and oracle decks that were the same price, better quality. What I do love is the illustration, and you know, I'm a sucker for art. So if you know that about me, and you've known me reviewing all of these boxes before, I'm a sucker for art. I love the art. It's really beautiful. The deck is really beautiful. The quality of the deck is not to my standards. It's really cheap. I don't know how many times I can use this before the wear and tear is so bad that I wouldn't want to use this anymore. So that's all I have to say about that. I know I was super critical, but that's because as a person who owns so many decks, and even so many decks for ranges of prices that I've spent less than this, I've had better quality of decks spending less than $17, which is what this is worth. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say. Let's go on to the next product. Okay, so the next product I have is the Coles Miner's Daughter Prosperity Untoning Oil. This is what it looks like. It was in the bubble packaging. If you shake it, you're gonna see that there's actually gold specks, and I think that's pretty cool and awesome. This is not a Goddess Provisions box exclusive, so if you could go on their website, you probably could find it. The description for this item is: during your divination rituals, attune your third eye, spell candles, and sacred objects with this magical oil. Tune in and listen for spirit to review how abundance is flowing your way. This is an $18 value. All these dang oils, so expensive. So if you like oils, Goddess Provisions like to give a lot of oils in their boxes, and you don't want to spend the money and also want to try different oils, I would recommend actually getting Goddess Provision boxes because you save a lot of money. Oh, it smells really good. Let's see what's in it. The ingredients is almond and sunflower oil, orange peel oil, merit frankincense, mica marigold flower petals. It smells really good. It does smell flowery. I'm gonna put this on my hand to see if I can see the gold specks on my hand. The oil is super soft, and I don't see the gold mica, if you're wondering. So the next item we have is a Crystal Bard Soap Psychic Reader Soap. It is a Goddess Provision subscription box exclusive. I love this brand. Goddess Provision has worked with this brand several times. We have received bath bombs for them and soaps. I particularly love their soap, so I'm actually really happy to get another one. I looked on their website, and usually their soaps ranges from I think $10 to $11 unless they went up, because I haven't looked in like months. But I love them so much. Like, after I had received my first one in a box, I went on their website to see how much they cost. And when I saw that it was $10 and $11 for this bar soap, I was like, I could wait for Goddess Provisions. So basically, let me read the description for you. It says, protect your psychic sensitivity. Use this soap to wash away negativity and purify your energy field so your sixth sense can shine through, just like the black obsidian crystal that's hidden in this soap bar. So right in the center, this is also why I love this soap. Right in the center, there is an obsidian crystal, and as you wash, you're like charging your body, cleansing your body, and I don't know, I think this is cool. They're awesome. I love them. So the last item that I have to show you is the pink Botswana Algite, which is this crystal right here. I thought I knew this crystal earlier, but I guess I didn't. It's really beautiful, kind of matches me. Maybe I can make this into a necklace, right? The description is, this magical stone helps shield, I'm sorry. Let me go back for a second. This bar of soap is an $8 value. I said that on their website is like $10, so I was basically around the ballpark. But yeah, so this soap is an $8 value. And let me continue reading the description for this crystal. This magical stone helps shield your aura while opening your crown chakra so you can zoom out for a big picture perspective where solutions and next steps become clear. This is a $4 value. And yes, so that is actually all of the items within the box. They don't have a digital item, and I believe last month they didn't have a digital item either, what is usually like an article or informational based item that you can read and learn more about maybe the topic or something within the box that you can learn more about. So we have a total of 6 physical items. Just looking at the price, I can tell that we are over the $33 mark. Now, my feelings about this box. I always needed a tarot deck or oracle deck. You could use this for oracle decks pouch. So this is awesome. I'm glad to receive it. The Moon Wisdom keychain, I don't really like it. I think it's cheap. Not really, probably never gonna use it, but I'm gonna have it on my keychain anyways, but I'm not gonna use it. So I could kind of care less for this item. I could live without it. I am disappointed in this tarot deck. I don't like this tarot deck. I think the illustration, once again, is really beautiful. I just wish it was better quality. This is a no-go for me. So far 2 items is kind of like a no-go. The atoning oil, I actually really like. I love the smell. I'm gonna use it. Smells so good, smells flowery, and you know, I like that. I like the oil. The soap, once again, I said I loved it before and I still love it. I know I'm gonna love it. So this is another item that I love. And of course, a crystal. Who wouldn't want more crystals unless you have a bunch of this certain crystal. I love this as well. So I like 4 items out of the 6. These 2 absolutely don't care about, and usually this is like all the items that are gonna disappear eventually, besides the crystal and the pouch. I love these items so much. Honestly, in my opinion, I think if you like most of these items, go out and get the box. But if not, I think you could pass this box. There's better boxes that I know that was in the past, and there's gonna be better boxes in the future. So if you want to save your $33, I say do so. Between these items, I don't know how much they cost and how much I'm saving. So I'm gonna add up these items and put down the total of the items that I've liked and see if I went over the $33. If I did, yay, I'm happy. If I don't go over the $33, then this box is kind of a loss for me because I wouldn't count these. But for the grand total of all 6 items, this is the total price. So if you like almost all of the 6 items, then you're gonna be saving money. So yeah, that's it for this Goddess Provisions review of October 2021, which is the fortune teller box. I would say the only thing that's really like fortune tellery is probably like the imagery of the pouch, which is the palmistry. This magic 8 ball, which is not really like fortune tellers. I don't think use magic 8 balls. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a fortune teller, but correct me if I'm wrong. And the tarot cards is fortune tellery. Everything else, which is like the atoning oil, the soap, and the crystal, I don't think it's really like fortune tellery. Like if you were to show me all of these items, I wouldn't be like, oh, fortune teller, like as like, you know, the theme of this box. That's all I have for today. I love you guys so much. If you have any recommendations for any videos you want to see, anything you guys want me to try out, put it down in the comments below. I love to read your comments. I love to respond to comments. So literally say anything, say hi, I'll say hi back. Also, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, guys. Like the amount of support that I have received recently is just amazing, and I love you guys so much. You guys make me so happy. I am sending you a lot of light and love as usual. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you later.